Hidely ho, neighborinos, and welcome back to another episode of Suck It Martha with me, Karen. So guys, it's September. And if you are like me, and I suspect some of you are because you watch this channel, you will probably have one or two friends that love Christmas so gosh dang much that they feel a need to announce it to you, the countdown to Christmas, starting in July. So today, as I'm scrolling through my social media, as I do, I discovered a few posts that said, hey, it's 100 days or so till Christmas. And I was like, hey, holy shit, I'm not prepared for this. Why? Well, for starters, we haven't even hit turkey season yet. Oh, don't even get me started. Secondly, it makes me kind of panic a bit because I'm like, oh crap, if I'm going to do some DIY stuff that I want to do, I need to start now. So hence this sort of premature Christmas DIYer coming to you before Thanksgiving. So what do we need? Let's take a look. So today's episode, today's DIY is vanilla extract. Do it yourself vanilla extract. And believe it or not, it's really quite simple. But the problem is it does take time and patience. And that's why we need to start now while we're in September. So let's take a look as to the different things you need to pull this off. For starters, well, if we're making vanilla extract, what do we need? We need vanilla pods. And these vanilla pods you can actually get at Bulk Barn in Canada. I'm not sure what the American or UK equivalent is. You can get this at your local grocery store, usually in the baking aisle. Will come in a test tube with a few pods in it, Madagascar vanilla pods. Or you can even go to Amazon.com or like a spice network that you have online, and you can order them in bulk. Now, if you're making a lot of vanilla extracts for gifts, I would suggest that you buy in bulk because it will end up being cheaper in the long run. All right, so vanilla pods. What's next? Vodka. Now, I know what you're saying. Karen is everything about booze. And no, honestly, I didn't plan this. Unfortunately, in order to make your own vanilla extract, you need booze. Not for drinking, merely for marinating. Trust me, okay? Yes, you're going to need some good quality vodka. Please make sure that it's good quality. Do not buy the cheap stuff because really it's like garbage in, garbage out. If you're going to use cheap quality vodka, you will end up with terrible tasting vanilla extract. I don't really think you want that. You're going to need a pair of scissors. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. And last but not least, you're going to need what's called a Boston jar. Okay, a Boston jar. You can get these at different locations. I'm actually going to put a link down below to the place that I ordered them from. Very fast, efficient shipping. And these jars are the like the bomb. And I'd like to state for the record, this is not sponsored. I'm not being sponsored by them. I just really like their product that they put out, and it's very, very inexpensive. Okay, so there you go. So let's get to it. So as in all things, especially when you're making food or drink related items, safety first, and cleanliness is next to godliness, which means that all of your equipment and everything you plan on putting stuff into needs to be clean and sanitized. So I put this through my dishwasher's sanitize cycle. So I suggest you do the same. And even down to, I mean, if you really want to be anal retentive, stupid cars and trucks passing by, you want to be anal retentive, sanitize even your scissors. So let's get to it. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take about 3 to 4 vanilla pods. Okay. At least that's how many I usually use for this. And you are going to cut them in half. All right. So let's cut those in half. And then you are going to take the vanilla pods into your jar, your glass jar. Pop them in there. See, there they are, all looking lovely. Next, you're going to take your high quality vodka. I'm using Smirnoff. I mean, I know it's not like Grey Goose, but for the love of God, I don't exactly want this vanilla extract to cost me an arm and a leg. So take your vodka and you're going to pour it into your receptacle that you've put your vanilla pods in. Dun, dun, dun. And please make sure that all of the vanilla pod is covered with vodka. Okay. So you see, there you go. Just give you a little more of a look here. And then, here comes the magic. You're going to put the lid on. And then you're going to store this in a dark, cool place, like a cupboard or a closet. Next, you're going to leave it in that cupboard or closet until at least, I would say, the end of November, beginning of December. And you're going to shake it up, make sure everything's evenly distributed inside. You're going to leave the vanilla pods inside, and then you're going to put on a fancy label that you make, and you're going to give it away, or you're going to use it for your own Christmas baking. Now, the great part about making your own Extractus is first of all, you know everything that's in it. It is not fake. It doesn't contain a whole bunch of synthetic chemicals. This is the real McCoy. And keep that in mind. When you go to smell it, you're going to say, well, that doesn't smell quite like the vanilla extracts I know. And there's a reason for it. It's because this is real. It's not fake or phony baloney. Now, helpful hint from Heloise. You can keep adding to this jar. So say you use a couple of capfuls, well then just top it up with more vodka and let it sit in your cupboard. And so literally you will never run out of vanilla extract again. It is fantastic. It is the gift that keeps on giving. Would you like to see the finished product? I have a bunch on hand. I've been doing this for a while, but here it is. This is what it will look like when it's finished marinating, so to speak. And you keep adding vodka to it. You'll see that it's a lovely kind of brownish amber color. It smells very, very good. Yeah, it smells very good. But Karen, some of you will be saying, my crazy Aunt Sylvia is gluten intolerant, and I hear that vanilla extracts and barbecue sauce and soy sauce all contain gluten. What to do? Keep your knickers on. There is a way around this, and I found this fascinating. And when you hear about it, then you're like, of course, that makes perfect sense. But no one ever thinks of this shit. For me, to make gluten-free vanilla extract, which I have in my hand right now, you just need to switch up the vodka. Now, most vodka is grain-based, but you can buy potato vodka. It's true. Go into the LCBO, that's in Ontario, by the way, or your liquor joint or whatever. And if you find vodka made from potatoes, guess what, friends? No gluten. So you can rest assured that your Auntie Sylvia, who's gluten intolerant and breaks out in a rash, even at the mention of anything bread-like, this will be fine for her and for baking. She'll probably really appreciate the thought. Well, that's it. Easy to do, relatively inexpensive. My God, your relatives will be so uber impressed that you are so handy in the kitchen. And it's useful too, not like crazy ugly socks or ties or horrible Cosby sweaters that you seem to get every Christmas. This stuff actually works. So there you go. From this to this. Just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of patience. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, you know what to do. You can either leave me a comment down below, or you can email me, suckitmartha1@gmail.com. If you like what I do, please hit the thumbs up button. It lets me know that you and I are on the right track, and it lets YouTube know that perhaps other people want to see my stuff. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, or send this video off to one of your friends who you think might like it, and maybe perhaps they'll subscribe too. That's it, guys. I guess I will see you on Tuesday for our next Pancake Tuesday. And in the meantime, have fun with this DIY, and I will talk to you later.